The Las Vegas Lights Plan for Change. The Las Vegas Lights is a professional soccer team based in Las Vegas, Nevada. Due to the unexpected economic downfall, the Las Vegas Lights are looking for creative ways to increase game attendance. As more seats are filled, there is an opportunity to gain more potential fans as well as generate revenue for the team. Our proposed plan of action is as follows. Create and maintain partnerships with local businesses and corporations that serve an adult audience and are committed to attracting repeat customers. By engaging in strategic partnerships, there is an opportunity to increase exposure and profits for the Las Vegas Lights, as well as the partnered businesses and corporations. Brett's main goal was to increase the amount of attendees at games. We noticed two important obstacles in the goal's way. Number one, a younger audience was being approached at schools, parks, and sporting events, but the reach of an adult audience was lacking. Number two, the organization lacked a proper definition and expectation for the current partners. On the Las Vegas Lights website, there are currently 32 partners listed. And on those partners' websites, there is little to no mention of the Las Vegas Lights. The desired performance is for all 32 partners to contribute to the success of the organization in a beneficial way. When looking at the organization's current performance, it is clear there is an obvious gap. Currently, the 32 partners of the organization are giving minimal to no advertising exposure to their audiences and clientele. For example, during a meeting with Las Vegas Lights CEO Brett Lashbrook, 28 students of Nevada State College, who is a current Las Vegas Lights partner, were asked if they knew the organization. Only 6 students were able to acknowledge the organization, and this is less than 25%. This shows a clear disconnect between the organization's desired performance and current performance with their active partnerships. Our focus is to create substantial and effective partnerships rather than sponsorships. And the outcome could be more exposure, larger audiences, and increased revenue. Our suggested dream team of ensuring that this change is a success is CEO Brett Lashbrook, CFO Peter Russo, Manager of Partnership Marketing Christian Garcia, Director of Communications Harry Ruiz, and Director of Community Relations Justin Barrett. We want the new vision to embody motivation throughout the organization and inspire employees and partners to enhance the branding of the Las Vegas Lights. The new vision is as follows. The Las Vegas Lights aspires to be the leading minor league sports team in Las Vegas, striving to become a household name by providing an entertaining event that brings culture and diversity to the Las Vegas community, creating internal bonds to surge new opportunities, focusing on strong partnerships, and developing strong business relationships to enhance game attendance. Innovative elements are brought in where change is needed the most, the focus of strong partnerships and business relationships. With these futuristic, compelling, and desirable points, the Las Vegas Lights can achieve the measurable goal of enhancing game attendance. One of Lashbrook's prime concerns is implementing much-needed change that could turn out as costly as it is ineffective. If change is poorly managed, it can be a high-cost mistake for an organization. Employee buy-in and participation is critical to ensure the change is implemented successfully and in a cost-effective way. The best ways to ensure employee support and buy-in are to remember communication is a priority. Employee engagement is necessary. There should be no secrets. Make sure everyone understands the how and why of this change. And of course, ask for feedback. There are barriers that will pop up when making a change, and trying to predict and address these issues early can help the change process be more effective. For example, CEO Brett Lashbrook holds valuable knowledge, new skills, and ideas for the organization moving forward. Communication can be difficult to flow through the organization and get to all employees with a bottleneck structure. A way to fix this issue is to restructure the organization by the recruitment of staff leaders that specialize in each crucial department of the organization. This is a way to ensure the structure works in conveying information to all employees. Also, management of the Las Vegas Lights need to agree on the skills that are needed, the skills that need improvement, and the skills that are no longer needed with the structural change. These skills need to be the main focus for employees and allow for their smooth transition into change. Developing these skills will release feedback as well. Small wins will get people through the motions until the larger goal is eventually obtained. An example of this short-term win for this change would be that partners will be provided with a certain amount of tickets to give to their customers. Instead of this being a physical paper ticket, it will be sent out to them via email. This email will lead customers to a survey created by the organization. Here, we can ask where they received their tickets to know who the partners are, what their affiliation is to the organization, if they've ever been to a game, and so forth. By being able to have a record of our top performing partnerships, it will be easier to set rewards. Top performing partners can be featured on the Las Vegas Lights social media page, be the main advertisement at a game, and get overall top exposure. Keeping momentum is just as important when trying to reach the ultimate goal and implement change. The organization will be able to see the results of short-term goals and analyze what works and what needs improvement. At this point, it's important to not let up. You've got to commit to the urgency, build momentum, eliminate unnecessary efforts. Don't declare victory prematurely. The best way to keep the momentum going is to be in constant communication with all involved. For example, hold monthly meetings with partners to gain feedback and see where improvements can be made. The meetings can also show the partners they are not forgotten and that their feedback and support are important. This will keep the team and the plan moving forward because there is still work to be done. Change efforts must now become the new norm across the organization and are the leading foundation for new organizational culture amongst the Las Vegas Lights and its partners. To make this change stick, they must completely change the way they interact with partners. A new contract of obligations must be introduced and become the formal document between partners. This contract will show new policy and how the organization is implementing change. There is no straying away from the new policy or contracts. If the goal of the Las Vegas Lights is to bring in more stadium attendees, all while keeping a close budget, this is their opportunity. In conclusion, building stronger relationships with current and new partners can increase game attendance. Our recommendations are to create incentive programs that benefit both the partner and the Las Vegas Lights, spotlight partners during games, and keep in constant communication with partners. Follow up with any changes made and listen and respond to feedback. Make them feel part of the team.